Alright, chapter 22 in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna get straight to it. See what the fuck they talking about in this bullshit.
And it came to pass after these
And it
things,
came to
that God
pass.
did tempt Abraham, and said unto him, Abraham. And he said, Behold, here I am. And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains.
Okay, now peep this shit, yo. God just told Abraham to take his only son Isaac and to a burning offering, to burn his ass up as an offering to God. Why the fuck would God accept something like that as a fucking offering, for one? And for two, why would that shit even be something that God would want? What kind of God is this? It's a devil fucking God. It's the fucking devil God. I've been telling y'all about this devil ass shit. This is the devil fucking God. He's the same fucking thing, just worse.
Mountains which I will tell thee of. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and saddled his ass, and took two of his young men with him, and Isaac his
Look,
son, and clave the wood for
he about to go kill his motherfucking son, cause God told him to.
the burnt offering, and rose up, and went unto the place of which God had told him. Then on the third day Abraham lifted up his eyes, and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass, and I and the lad will go yonder and worship, and come again to you. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering, and laid it upon Isaac his son, and he took the fire in his hand, and a knife. And they went both of them together. And Isaac spake unto
See that? He's about to go murder his fucking son. Murder his son. So like when I hear motherfuckers say that Jesus is more important to them than their own children, this is where that fucking ideology comes from. This is where that kind of shit comes from. People will denounce their own fucking children, turn their back on their children if they don't fucking abide by the so-called God's rule. Fuck God's rule. Especially if this is his rule, fuck his rule.
Abraham his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here am I, my son. And he said, Behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, My son,
You the lamb, nigga.
God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering.
Nah.
So they went both of them together. And they came to the place which God had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, and took the knife, to slay his son. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of...
Y'all hear this shit? What kind of sick fucking test is God performing here? This is some sick ass fuckery.
heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest God, seeing thou hast not...
Why would somebody fear fucking God? God's supposed to help motherfucker. Why the fuck would you fear God? That shit is stupid. Why would God want you to fear him? Huh? If you believe in a God that wants to be feared, you a dumb motherfucker.
withheld thy son, thine only son, from me. And Abraham lifted up his eyes, and looked. And behold, behind him a ram caught in a thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram. And
A ram in the horns. That's fucking another way to throw in the fucking Baphomet. Goat. Horns. It's devil shit.
offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. And Abraham called the name of that place Jehovah Yireh, as it is said to this day, In the mount of the Lord it shall be seen. And the angel of the Lord called unto Abraham out of heaven the second time, and said, By myself have I sworn, saith the Lord, for because thou hast...
The angel of the Lord, because it's coming down from heaven multiple times. Y'all see this shit. This is what people believe is real. People believe this is real.
done this thing, and hast...
Angels coming down talking to motherfuckers with messages. Fuck out.
not withheld thy son, thine only son, that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore. And thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. So Abraham returned unto his young men, and they rose up and went together to Beersheba. And Abraham...
Why would God have enemies for people? Why would he create people with enemies? Why wouldn't he just resolve the fucking problem?
dwelt at Beersheba. And it came to pass after these things, that it was told Abraham, saying,
Keeps coming to pass, don't it?
Behold, Milcah, she hath also borne children unto thy brother Nahor, Huz his firstborn, and Buz his brother, and Kemuel the father of Aram, and Hesed, and Hazo.
See how they got all these names, all these, so they kept all these records, huh? They kept all these records of these people. Fuck out of here, dude.
And Pildash,
You have no fucking records outside of this fucking book.
and Yidlaf, and Bethuel. And Bethuel begat Rebekah. These 8 Milcah did bear to Nahor, Abraham's brother. And his concubine, whose name was Reumah, she also bare Tebah, and Gaham, and Thahash, and Maachah.
So he had a concubine. That's just a slave woman who you just have sex with anytime you want. Not anytime she wants, anytime you want. And we're supposed to be a man of God. And you having kids with her and everything. Yo, this is wild shit right here. This is wild fucking shit. This is goat shit. This is bat shit. Donkey shit right here. This is crazy shit. I'm done with this shit. Next fucking chapter. Can't believe motherfuckers really believe this shit. Most hype.